It has been balls to the wall this past week. And when I say balls to the wall, I definitely mean yarn balls by that. So it's been really, really crazy here in the craft room. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hi, and welcome to Sweetpea Seeds Inspirations. My name is Sydney, and welcome to All Things Yarn Related, which is a weekly vlog where I like to share with you guys what I'm currently working on. And for those who are new here, a quick little brief introduction of who I am. I am an avid fiber artist, meaning I process fibers, I turn those into yarn, and then after it's gone through the spinning process, I will either weave a project with that or with that type of yarn, or I will use it in a crochet design of my own, or I will also use it in a knitting design of my own as well. So if you did not catch that, I am a knit and crochet designer. I write patterns, but I also do tutorials as well. So my tutorials you can find on Raverly, which will be linked down in the description box. And of course, you can find my tutorials here on the YouTube channel. Now, if you enjoy my content here on YouTube, you can also follow me on other different platforms, which will be linked down in the description box, but I'll go ahead and list them now as well. I just want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in today, whether you are new or returning. Your time is greatly appreciated here, and I just enjoy having you guys being part of the channel's journey. So before we actually get started on what I've been working on, I just want to share something real quick that my husband ended up building me over the past week. So as you see in the background, this is a Murphy table, so it will flip up into a shelf if we have guests, or if I just decide that I want to flip it up and putting in a shelf and have a little bit more floor space. But I've been wanting a Murphy table for quite some time now, especially after getting the drum carder, and he's been kind of in his wanting to build everything era, and so he ended up making me a Murphy table with a little helping hand of me and my daughter. But so far it has been a blast. It's been put to great use, and I really love what he did. So at the bottom you see a dowel rod where I can hang my hanks, and then there is a shelf up top where I can put all of my dies, and then up top, of course, that's where all of my fiber, well, not all of my fiber, but my hand carders, my blending board, my drum carder, and some of bats and roving that I have made, along with a scale and a little decorations. And I will go ahead and insert some pictures that way you can see a little bit better of the overall design. I just want to say hats off to him. He did such a wonderful job, and I really love my Murphy table. So real quick, some quick announcements. This coming Saturday, which is April 20th, Shannon over at Shannon Talks Yarn and myself are going to be going live here on the channel, and that's going to be at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Central, and 9 a.m. Pacific. So if you would not mind coming over, popping in if you can, and just support Shannon and myself, we would love to have you, and it'd be greatly appreciated. Another announcement is we'll go ahead and talk about the shawl that's in the background. So I have not gotten a name for this just yet. It's a very basic shawl, but it is going to be in written pattern form. So I'm currently working on the written pattern. I have a few extra details that I do need to put in the pattern, and then it will be released. So hopefully that will come in the next week. So stay tuned for that. It will probably be announced in the community tab. If not, it will be in next update video. So if you're interested in the shawl itself, like I said, it's very basic. There's not a lot to it, but it will be in a written pattern form, which will be on Ravelry. So look forward to that. Another quick announcement that I need to make is that this coming Sunday's video, which would be the part 3 beginner series video, that might end up having to be pushed back a day or a few, just due to I haven't really been able to record and work on the series, so it's going to be potentially pushed back. It just really depends on what I can get accomplished in the next 2 days. So that's just something that I wanted to address for those who are following the series, and you kind of know what's going on if you do not see it on Sunday. So let's go ahead and move into what I've been currently working on. Most things have been fiber related. Of course, I did get the shawl completed, other than I want to kind of block it and stretch it out. So there is that. Again, that will be coming out in a pattern form at some point in time. Again, I don't have a set date just due to I haven't gotten the pattern finished, but hopefully it will be done this coming week. Now, I did start working on a baby cardigan. It's not my own design, it's somebody else's design, but for those who want to see it and know exactly what design it is, I'll go ahead and insert a picture, and then the link to the cardigan will actually be in the description box. So really, knitting and crocheting wise goes, that's what I've been able to accomplish. Everything else has been fiber related. So I ended up actually getting into one of my bags that has alpaca fiber that needs to be washed and processed, and got about 8 ounces washed. So out of 4 of those 8 ounces, I was actually get them fully processed other than spinning. The other 4 ounces I still have to put on the drum carder and card out. So I again got 2 bats completed, and both of these are 2 ounces, and this bat is starting to unravel. So both of those are 2 ounces, which equals up to 4. Now the next step to that is either I can go ahead and dye those bats as they are, or I can go ahead and spin them up and then dye the yarn. It just really depends on what kind of effect that I want to have in the yarn. Or I could just leave them plain white and just be done with it after they've been spun up. So again, I still have the other 4 ounces to card up. So there is the washed but unprocessed alpaca. I've also been dyeing some roving as well, and I do have 2 braids to share with you guys. So this is the first braid, which is absolutely gorgeous, and I feel like it's going to make a beautiful yarn. And then there is this one as well, which has got a bunch of different colors. It's got purples, pinks, blues, greens, yellows, orange, all different kinds of colors. And if you want to know what's going on with these braids, stay tuned for the next few weeks where I will announce what's going on with those. And that is about it from me this week. If you want to share what you guys have been working on, let me know that down in the comments, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your week, and I will see you next Friday.